Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTCtv and let us help you show the world your events. Champions GTCtv. I'm your host Chris Ball with my friends, and we are here for the final round of the Pan Am Racing's GT3 Sprint Series, their first season, and we've got to be around for pretty much all of it, and it has been a really wild ride. It's been a lot of fun, and appreciate all of you for coming and stopping by. It's round 7. We are at Mount Panorama. I would have to say probably one of the top 5 most iconic racing circuits on the planet. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. There is every kind of racing that's done here. Well, I don't personally think I've seen open wheel on here. I think there's just too much stuff to hit, but who knows? But anyway, GT3 cars here, just something of a wonderful, wonderful time. And track record with the older McLaren 650S is a 2:01.5. I've seen sim racers hitting those times in GT3 cars, so there's a lot that can be done here, and we're going to see a lot of it with the drivers we have on track today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think the probably the hardest part is going to be coming down the hill and through all the windy bits. Going up the hill is okay. You got I forget what the name of that. I didn't even think to look at my corner names. Silly me. It's basically turn 3, turn 4 up there. I think it's called the cutting, and it's no fun. It's no fun if you get that sucker wrong. So anyway, we will be out here watching all, I think we have about 11 drivers, somewhere right around there. And it's our last one. We were at Okayama last week, and now we finish up at Mount Panorama. That's been a fun season. It was a lot of fun trying to figure out how to say the name of the first round, because I still can't get it figured out. And I just learned today, Navarra. Did I say it right, Pix?
Yes, sir.
He said I have to really get that R in there. that was round 2. Then we went to Zandvoort, which was a lot of fun. And I remember Fry and I being on that one with the crazy curves. That's a fun course. I know he loves that one, don't you, bud? And then we went to Road America, Sebring, Okayama, and now here we are. So here in the booth, you've got myself. I'm Chris. Fry is here. Fry, bud, you got your ears on?
I definitely do, and very excited for our very final race. I love the mountain, and the mountain hates me.
Oh, the mountain hates everybody. Pix is here doing all of our design and production, running everything in the background. Pix,
hello.
Good to see you, buddy.
Hello.
Etan, well, I don't know if he's watching, but he's always around making sure we have everything we need to make sure GT Champions puts on a good show. So thanks for visiting with us here at GTCtv. Make sure to like and subscribe. You want to not miss any of the races. We got other stuff coming up. So like this bad boy, right? Oh man, Fry, are you excited for this? I know I am. Oh my gosh.
Oh, definitely. I'm ready for this one. I can't wait for see how many drivers we get and how much they love sort of an open wheel car that you can go side by side with.
You can go side by side, just don't touch your sides. That's but simracecity.com is going to bring this series to us as our partner here to get the F4 Cup going. It's going to be a lot of fun. Two 25-minute races per round, and we're going to do 6 rounds. So we'll have 3 in December and we'll have 3 in January. So you'll want to be there for those. Lots of fun tracks. And we've got a few other things working in the background in regards to this. So stay tuned for that because yeah. So that's that. So then here are our standings. Look at that. Albie is still up there. He's had a couple bad races, but he's won most of the ones he's been here for. And that counts for something, doesn't it? Patrick Brady running in second. He's got a decent lead to Morgan Smith, who has been just running that Lamborghini the whole season long. And then look at this battle for fourth. 1, 2, 3 cars within 2 points of each other. So anything can happen. Let's see. Is Albie here today? He is. Albie's here. Patrick is here. Is Morgan here? Morgan's not here. That's great news for Austin. If Austin were here, but he's not here either. Oh no. So Jeremy.
So
Jeremy Eastman,
Jeremy
is
is
he
going to be
here?
the lucky guy.
Yes, he's here. So Jeremy is the one that's going to have to fight with Julian. And we know about those two guys. They spend the whole race around each other every race. So they're going to be duking it out for those extra points to land that 3rd position. That's money in the bank right there. All right. Awesome. Then, of course, we've got James, Terrell, Rodney, Dominic, Sean, Mike, John Cannon, and I think John is here because I saw the Kentucky Fried Chicken grease all over the track. And Chris, Joe, and Sage and Aurelian. Now, Joseph Kronk has not gotten very many points, but he's been here, and he's here today. He's been here every race. We talk about him all the time. It's funny, you're like, why are you guys talking about the guy that always comes in last? Because the guy that comes in last comes every week. That's why we talk about him.
And he keeps driving every week, and he does good every week. So it's not about where you finish.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, I almost used an office comment there. I'll move along. So, prizes. So it looks like $30 and a trophy is going to be heading Albie's way if he just finishes well today. Looks like Patrick will probably come home with that 2nd place trophy. That 3rd one, though, Julian and Jeremy and who was the other guy? I forget who the other guy was. They're going to be duking it out for that 3rd place spot. So should be a lot of fun having a little trophy to put on your nightstand or your table, wherever your wife lets you put it. That's not where anyone else can see it. That's how my office is. Not allowed to have anything outside of here. Speaking of Joseph Kronk, they're in there getting their laps done for the qualifier. Look at that, a 204. Interesting.
Wouldn't it be nuts if he just came out of left field and just won this one?
You even like he's been sandbagging
Yep,
all
the
the whole
whole
series,
time.
and then he's going to come down here and we're going to find out it's like, I don't know, some super famous race car driver, and he's going to turn like a 159 and just destroy the field.
King of the mountain.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. So, Joseph, is that you? Is that what you're going to do? All right, Tyrrell. Oh, no, that's Jeremy. Oh, I'm used to seeing Tyrrell in that. Oh, it is Tyrrell. Okay. Tyrrell. He's going to, there he is. Oh, he's looking pretty good up the last 2 sectors so far. Little slower in his first couple. This is the long way down. Conrad Strait gets its name from so many cars just blowing connecting rods through their engines and out into the track. I learned that special tidbit from some Aussies not long ago. I was like, why do they call it that? Who's Conrad? They're like, nope, that's not what that means. This is gonna be a
They
lot of fun.
they got so many names and so many different parts of the track. It's hard to keep up with.
Yep. Okay. Yep, he does. So we got 11 guys. This is a long track to be all by yourself. This race is going to become a man versus machine race for the last round. Yes, sir. Interesting. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, go ahead.
Albie said he was going to start from the back on purpose this time. I'm not sure about the other guy. He wants the challenge of going all the way through the field, so he's gonna make this interesting. He did mention that in his last interview in the last race.
Oh my gosh, what a crazy person. This track is
Uh-huh.
hard enough, let alone trying to follow people through there.
That's what I
And
said.
and then you said Patrick is going to start from the rear also. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. So
Uh,
that just
They should have put Joseph on pole then.
yes, they should have just done a reverse grid from the qualifier.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
would have been awesome. Joseph would have been crapping his pants. What? These cars behind me. I usually see them later in the race. So, now they're right here at the start of it. No. Oh my goodness, this is going to be great. Your man Buoy Blue is here. Hi there. Good to see you. That's Dominique? Oh, okay. Dominic who? Why am I not Smedra? Why am I
Smee-
not Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, that's who
that's
that is. Okay.
Smidra.
All right, Fry, what you got for us?
Well, it looks like is that Jacob's first race? I don't remember that name. Jacob Trainer's going to lead us off. Julian Gray in second, Rodney Felker third, Dominic Smeeger in fourth, Sean Vincent in fifth, Terrell Lance and Jeremy Eastcott in sixth and seventh, Mike Patrick in eighth, James Roth in ninth, John Cannon, who might come from the back with Joseph Kronk to win the entire deal. Albie is going to start from the back with challenging himself, and I believe Patrick's going to do the same. So it'd be interesting to see these guys come up from all the way from the back on the mountain in an hour.
Yeah, and look at that time gap between the pole sitter, a second and a half. I think Jacob Trainer has poised himself to come in and just win this race. That's what it looks like.
He's going. He's like the rogue guy because he hasn't raced in any other race, right? This would be his first one.
Yeah, I don't recognize the name. I mean,
Huh?
Trainer sounds familiar, and Pix knows why, but I don't know. But it's not the same. So that's I can't. The New Zealand one is a gold star under the flag, right, and not a silver one. I think. It doesn't matter. It's all the same place anyway. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm gonna start a war. I'm gonna start a war.
Yeah, Civil War just started.
My wife and I were just talking about New Zealand the other day. People were saying, "Isn't New Zealand like to the right of Australia?" I'm like, "No, it's down below it and off to the right." They're like, "No, I thought it was above it." I was like, "What are you talking about?" Learn geography for people. All right.
Everything is upside down there.
All right. So, pace car out of the way. 13 cars, and we've got the Mustang and the Porsche at the back, and we're just going to see how this goes. Jacob's going to lead them through. Julian, there's the lights. And Jacob's going to bring that. Oh, look at that. McLaren versus Audi on the front. Hold it together in turn one, guys. Don't do anything dumb. We know how it can get. We know how it can get. Very nice. Look at that. All right, Jacob Trainer, it's now your race to lose. You're up front. We'll talk to you later. Julian, he's got Dominic and Rodney right behind him. Look at this, a little movement around there. Look at that already. Patrick Brady up in front of. Oh, the two Porsches are going to get a little bit. Yeah. It's like those Porsches got that corner handled. Up the hill we go. You're going to see all these cars here in a moment. Or if we don't see it here, we'll see it later in the race. They're going to come down. There's going to be this left-hander, and there's a giant wall just waiting for them. But you have to go all the way out to the edge of it right there. Oh, Julian.
Oh, that's big.
Oh. At least he's out of the street, out of the road. Not yet, not yet. Okay, there you go. Oh, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna hurt.
He's got 58 minutes to make something happen. So he is fighting for that third place trophy and the money. So, I mean, got to do something.
Yep, you do. And we have a Corvette out here finally. There's Dominic Smedra running in second now in a Corvette. Wait a minute. We have two Corvettes. Isn't Mike Patrick in one? That's him. Okay. Every time I see that black car, I'm like, is that from an? Oh yeah, it is. Down Codrod and in through the. Maybe this one's called the cutting. Actually, I think this is called the cutting right through there. On the brakes, deep. Try to get around John. Hold it together, Patrick. Nice move. And up to 9th already was Albie with Patrick right behind him in 10th. So 3 cars down. One of them was a freebie. We'll see how they go here. There's Rodney. I love that livery. I love Rodney's livery. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because it says Gran Turismo in the window. I keep forgetting that. Okay, now I want an iRacing banner to put on GT7 cars just for fun. There is Albie chasing down James Rolfe in the purple-pink Lamborghini.
Depends on the color or shade when the sun hits it, because it does multicolor.
I think it does a little bit. You're right.
Yeah, last time he looked like a purple car at the start of the race. By the end, he was driving a pink car. So he is pretty fast. So I think he just, rips the paint off of it.
There you go. So single file through the hill. Not a lot of overtaking opportunities up here. I mean, there's some if it's just handed to you, but for the most part, they're going to spend their time single file up through the mountain. And Julian. I wonder if he was able to get enough fuel on that stop that he can go the rest of the race. I was going to say, he only got 4 minutes extra. That might not be enough. Dominic in the vet. What does that say on his hood? VCR? He's a video cassette recorder? I can't tell what the letters are.
I think it is VCR. It looks like VCR or VCP.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Maybe it's YCR. It's YCR.
YCR.
I win. I got it first. Woohoo! Ha ha! Fry, you got nothing.
That's because Pix helps you. You cheating.
Yes, exactly. Oh, here we go. A little bit of move, and look at that. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Patrick was going to give Albie a little bit of a push to get around the Lamborghini, and I don't think Albie was ready for it.
And I don't think the Lamborghini was going to allow it to happen.
I think so. On the brakes. Nope. Now get that Mustang to roll out, and you can push Albie up the hill around. Everyone's still in slipstream, though, for the most part. Here we go. Albie is going to do a quick anal inspection of the... Did you know he was... what do they call those doctors? Proctologists? Right?
Yep.
So we're going to have to just say Albie is our resident proctologist.
I'm sure he will love that name tag on there.
Maybe. I guess we actually probably need to call him a gynecologist because of the color of the car he's checking out. Okay, moving on now.
You're worried about me? Really?
I went too far. I apologize to everybody that's listening. Oh, geez. Where's my mute button?
And you got me blocked on sound effects?
Hey, look at this. There's
really?
a Porsche and a Mustang. La, la, la. Oh man, Pix is gonna take me aside after this is over and have a talk with me.
Of course not. We never said we were to be PG-13 or something. It's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, when's the first time you get sent to the HR office?
Oh,
I
Albie
lived
just
there.
smacked the wall. Did you see that?
Yes,
he hit it pretty hard.
He whacked it.
I wonder if that's given him any damage. I wonder if his I wonder if we can look inside and see if his front wheel's cocked at all, like the steering wheel is like pointed to one side or the other. I wonder if that would show. I guess it might show. It should. We'll see how he handles this corner. It doesn't seem to be troubled by it. He's driven with a worse performing car. Yeah, that Lamborghini is not going to give him all he needs. Oh, let's go. Look at that, man. James is keeping those guys back there. He is not letting them through.
And there's like 7 people in front of him that are really loving that right now.
Because they're like, keep those 2 back there.
Yeah, I mean, they're spacing out a little bit out front, but, you know, we kind of expected Trainer to run away, but he's not.
Albie moves over to defend. Little tap on the brakes. Yeah, he had to get out of that one.
Yeah, you can't make it. Here comes John.
Yeah, now John's trying to get in on the action. Just so you know, in case anybody hasn't noticed, Jacob Trainer's like 10 seconds up the road from Dominic. He is so far up there. He's like, goodbye. Y'all don't know what's up. Look at that. He is moving. Look how planted that car looks. He's driven this track before. Actually, is the gap 10 seconds or is it 2 seconds? Oh, it's only it's a bit.
Yeah, it's only 2.
Okay.
You'll see him. Yeah, you'll see him come around. Well, 3. It's weird. 2 seconds here seems a lot wider and longer on the track.
It does. You're right.
Yeah.
I was looking at the timing, and for something I thought the gap was 10 seconds, and then it was because I'm dumb. So.
I mean, this little.
Oh, look at this gaggle.
Just yeah, this is a little pack right here. And you know, if one guy makes a mistake, you know, up on the top of the mountain, there's nowhere to go.
Shush! What are you saying? That we don't say that stuff.
No, I mean Patrick, because a minute ago they weren't that close together. Patrick had just a little bump in the top. Now everybody catches up to you, and there's nowhere to go. I mean, where are you going to pass in the mountain?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. These 5 are going to be around each other for a little while. And Jeremy's up there. Jeremy's no slowpoke. James is doing pretty good. And right in front of them is Mike in the Corvette. So they have a pretty decent amount of cars on the racetrack to have some fun with. But how do you make your way through here?
Well, James is driving the widest Lamborghini I've ever seen in my life. I mean, that thing looks like it's 2 Lambos wide.
Somebody's practicing their NASCAR. He is straight up pushing that Porsche. It's like, we gotta go. Look at, he's still pushing him. Wow, that is... What? Don't push him now. That is some trust right there. Like, oh, that was... Somebody got a little too happy of the path.
What a save, though. That was awesome.
Do you see his hands moving? Woo. And now he's got company. John Cannon right on his 6. That's going to free up a little bit of time for Albie to just kind of breathe. Maybe not very long, though. Look at that. Patrick caught right back up to him. It's almost like the cars in front of Albie are just a little slower and are holding them back.
Yeah,
it's not almost like it. It's exactly like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Patrick's holding some people up, but we know Rolf is not letting them by. I mean, short of swerving down the straightaway, he's not letting them go anywhere.
Yeah, he's like, no sirree, Bob.
I
like Jeremy's little icon. Oh, there goes Albie. Albie's like, I'm done waiting behind you. No, look at that move. Right back at him. Oh, Albie's got him now, though. He's got him down. And I think Patrick's going to try to go with him.
I think Patrick just shoved Albie in there against his will.
Maybe. And look at that. They're just not giving it. This is too wide into turn 1. Not going to be the best exit for the Porsche. Ooh, hold it together, guys. Oh, Patrick's going to get. Oh, I thought Patrick was going to save it, but he went into the wall.
Oh, Patrick went dead sideways.
Oh, John Cannon's going to capitalize and get around both of those guys. Oh, I knew that wasn't going to work going to turn one like that.
Oh, James was not giving it up at all.
I think Albie was trying to leave him space, and just the two touched right on there. Touch right. Look, they're right side by side. Oh, look, Albie takes him all the way off the track. Albie kind of ran him off the track. Oh, I thought he hit the wall, but he didn't hit the wall. Patrick saved the wall. Let's go back and watch that. I think Albie actually ran that guy off the road. Look at this. They're side by side.
And Patrick's just trying not to hit him, so he turns just a
But
little
watch
too
this.
much.
Albie's going to turn in, and he's going to go all the way over to the edge of the track. They're bumping into each other a little bit right here. Look at that. Oh, Albie's out. Oh, they got hooked up. That's why he went straight. He couldn't turn. His back end was being pinched a little bit. Ooh, wow. Look at that. And John Cannon sees the hole. The running back move up the left center to get
around. and now he's got Albie all over his rear coming down.
He's just going to lift and let him by. Well, maybe.
Oh no, he's taking the line.
John's gonna say, you want to get around me, you're gonna have to go around me like that.
Yep.
Okay, I take it all back. All right. Albie up to 8th. That's the highest he's been on the track so far today.
It took him 13 minutes to pass one car.
Yeah. Yeah, and he had to pass 2 cars after that. So Rodney has got a little bit of pressure there right behind him. That's Tyrrell in the BMW chasing down the Gran Turismo car. And I don't know why I can't get over that. I just think that's hilarious. Sorry. I'm just that way. I feel like that's a SpongeBob mobile. Like it's got the SpongeBob color and that's that kind of cartoonish. I love it.
Never puts his numbers on there for some reason.
It's probably the numbers are just not either not in the league or he's got them in some goofy layer.
Well, Patrick never runs anything. He just runs a black car.
Yeah,
just going rogue. He's like also runs the Gran Turismo livery on the wing, or he had it on there.
Oh, he's got a number board on the side of the car.
Huh?
Yeah, there's a number board on the door.
Is that oh, that's right. That is his number board, that weird looking number board.
Yeah, but is that the one that's the Gran Turismo number board?
I don't know. It just says his number on it, and I can't see what's above it.
Oh, it's the iRacing generic. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for tomorrow. We got so much racing happening tomorrow. I know Fry's excited. Get his first one out there. We got that MX5 Cup that's going on tomorrow afternoon. So
little
back to that.
I might be a little excited, a little nervous, you know.
You might be, yeah. He's been planning this one for what, 6 months or more.
Yeah,
trying to get it just right.
Yeah, just timing and updates and getting everything ready and yeah, you always try to make it perfect. And hope you get racing just like this that we're watching right now.
There'll be a significantly slower cars.
Yeah,
than the MX5, but and there's your SRC. There's your SRC Mustang from Sim Race City, who is hang in there, Patrick.
Wow.
That SRC is go ahead.
James wins the award for hardest car to pass today.
Yeah. Yeah, he might be.
Good Lord.
I thought he hit the wall on coming out of turn 1, so I don't think he has that much damage because he's still going after it. James, didn't he hit the wall when they went off the track? I don't remember. Maybe I know Patrick didn't, but I thought for a second the pink car went off the grass and like brushed up against the wall.
Yeah, I think he just brushed it. I don't think he really, whacked it.
Oh no, he just missed it. They all live to fight another day. And that day is now. Yeah, and then tomorrow morning we have the round 5 of the international GT series that we'll be putting on, and several of these drivers are actually involved in that series too. So that's a lot of fun.
And
So I got 2 races tomorrow to broadcast, and then we've got more stuff coming. Yep.
Are you giving any hints for maybe some weather tomorrow? Like partly cloudy, maybe sunny.
0.4% chance of rain is what the lobby officially says. Now, maybe that changes tomorrow. I don't know. But tomorrow is going to be at Barber Motorsports Park, and it's a very narrow track. It's fun. Oh, it's so much fun in both the classes of cars. I think the GT4 guys will have more fun with it because the car's going to be a little slower. So it'll feel faster in some of the smaller corners. There it is. Maybe, not yet. Nope. Oh, it's about time. Okay.
I mean, it feels like we've just watched a whole race watching 2 cars get around one guy.
Mm-hmm. And what's happening here? It's a replay, right? Or no, we're back live. Okay. Man, this has been a rough week. I am acting like a 70-year-old. My brain, I don't know what is going on. And an old 70-year-old, not the young 70-year-old.
Hess is having a good race, chasing down Felker, and Demetrius kind of run away from them, and Trainer kind of ran away from him.
Yeah, I think that gap is about, is it 6 seconds now? I don't know. The last lap, Jacob did a 2:05. That's the fastest lap of the race. The next fastest person was Patrick Brady with basically a 2:07. So he's running a second and a half or more faster every lap than these guys. So, oh, we're watching that again. Okay. That scared me. I was like, no way they just did that same thing again. That would have been crazy. That's okay. I'm seeing markers for some crashes, though. What happened here? Uh-oh. Jeremy, what's wrong with Jeremy? Why are you looking at Jeremy? What did he do wrong, Pix? What did he ever do to you? Oh, the back end comes around right in Forrest elbow in the middle of the track. Oh, jeez. Like, what's he gonna do? That's when you just hold the brakes and you don't move. Just, you're a big rock in the street. Don't move. Oh, he's a mess.
Yeah, that was an Aussie sandwich all day.
Yes, it was all day. There's 40 minutes left to go in this race. We've had a lot happen in these first 20 minutes. I'll tell you what.
I mean, it's looking like that 3rd place in the championship is up for grabs at this point.
Oh, the head honcho's in. The Lambo's in. Both of them smacked into that McLaren. So all of them in for repairs. Luckily, they have a fast repair, so they should be able to get in and out pretty quickly. Wow, 3 cars. Bam, bam, bam. Where is Joseph Kronk? Is in 9th. Oh, he's moving up. While all these guys are pitting, he's not hitting anything. Look at him go. Let's go, Joseph. Let's go, Joseph.
Nice and smooth. This is why we always talk about this, guys, because this is what he does. He shows up every week. He races. He stays clean. I think he had one mistake in the last race, but it shows he's improving. So that's why we cheer for him.
If you notice there in the background, as we were coming up the hill with Julian, we saw all those cars pulling out of pit lane back there. So Julian, who was involved in that wreck at the top of the hill, finds himself running in 10th right now, and he's got a decent sized gap to the group behind him. He'll probably catch Joseph, and he'll get up into P9 at some point in the race. He doesn't hit anything.
You think maybe this will be our first 2-stop race where they have to? maybe tires or fuel or something. Because if they do that, maybe he's got a chance to jump back up.
I mean, he pit in the first 4 minutes, so I don't think he got enough fuel to make that much of a difference. He didn't even get the first lap in. So
Well, remember that last week we had Patrick and someone else just do like a splash and dash. So if the same applies this week, he should be fine.
Yeah. Well,
good point.
Well, so last time there was no restrictions or limitation on the fuel or anything like that. So I don't know if they did that for this race, to where maybe they only started with so much fuel, so maybe they have to pit twice or what. So yeah, I'm not sure on that.
He's been doing limited fuel on the car so that they have to do a pit stop.
Yeah, and he's been changing it each race. So maybe he got a little extreme on this one.
Maybe. Well, this track anyway, they're full throttle from the start finish line all the way up the hill, right? Like that takes a lot more fuel to push the car all the way up the hill. You got the long straight from turn 1 to turn 2. Then you get up on the hill and you get to coast kind of a little bit. Once you get to the top of the hill, you're kind of off the gas a lot until you get to Forest Elbow, and then you're full send all the way down Conrad. And you're not just full send, you're all the way to the top of your gear. And you are fully revving that thing out. So it's just like being on, like Le Mans. You're just full out. And that uses a lot of fuel. So it'll be interesting to see what these guys do.
Yeah, that's about the only part right here where you can fuel save.
Mm-hmm. Good night, nurse. Albie's trying to stick that nose in. Oof.
Tap.
This is where Albie needs to set him up and get
it here. Tapping that wall.
Yeah, let's hope that's just net code and that's what we're seeing. But look at this. That Corvette is just moving. And look, the Porsche just doesn't have the cojones to get all the way up to him. Or he's lifting and just staying there to save fuel. That could be something. Because his battle's with Patrick, although Albie really just has to finish the race and he's going to be the champion.
Yeah, he still wants to win. I mean, he challenged himself to start at the back and drive all the way to the front.
Yeah.
He's up and trainer pit.
He did?
Yep. Leader is in the pits. I saw him start falling all of a sudden. I was like, oh no, what happened? And I looked, it's like, oh, he's just in the pits.
Yep. So Patrick is up 6 positions. Albie's up 7 positions. Well, 6 and 5 because they passed the leader that just pit. But so they're halfway through the field. And they're halfway through the race. So if Albie wants to do anything, he's just got to get through the rest of the race at the same pace. Joseph Kronk also pit as well in the Ferrari.
And these two are, I guess, our two that are going to stay together for the whole race, Felker and Lance.
I wonder why that is. I wonder if they're fighting for some kind of championship.
Might possibly be, and with everybody having a little trouble, I think these two are really poised to get that 3rd spot. I first started watching V8 Supercars. This was like the first track I saw them on. I didn't even know the name of it. All I knew was it's the place with the really cool turns in the walls. That's all I knew. And I watched the next season. It was like my first season that I ever watched Supercars, like 2013. I know I'm late to the party. But it was so much fun to watch him at this place and get to learn about it. And then when I saw it on the game and got to drive it, man, it is such a blast. Except for that corner right there, I've seen so many wrecks.
Oh, you had to say it. You had to say it.
That was Pix's fault for putting them on camera. I was still on the mountain.
Oh my gosh. So I'm sorry, I had something happen, but what happened with Mike Patrick? Did I see something happen to him? Oh, okay. Oh no, here we go. So they're side by side, a little deep. That's kind of a lunge in there. Yep, a little bit of a tap. Little bit of a tap.
Yeah, way
That's
much,
the that's a
way too
risky
much
run.
momentum. Yeah, way too much momentum to come in. Yeah, I mean, it's almost a one groove track or a line right there through that corner. This is
Oh
the one.
no!
No.
No! That was more than
Yeah.
a tap. That was like a triple tap. I want to see that again. That was insane.
He does get a few style points on that.
Okay, here we go. So he's looking good here. Then he's gonna come through here, and this is where he gets a little bit loose on the brakes. Yep, and then watch this. Bam! Boy, what?
What?
What was that? I didn't know there was a bridge up there.
It's the underneath view.
Wow, Pix is getting that camera in some sweet spots. The in between.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Damn bizarro world.
Oh, that's hilarious. Do they have Stranger Things played in Spanish down there, Pix? Is it in Spanish or is it just in English?
I don't know. I watch everything in English. I assume
okay.
I assume it's dubbed, but
Well, I'm just wondering what they call the in between in Spanish, like what they would call that.
I looked that up. Yeah.
I believe it's the L between.
El en medio. Oh.
Oh.
Wow,
that's bad.
That seemed really violent for whatever that was. Did that seem a little over the look? He's coming over. Sorry, man.
Why are they driving around in the dirt?
I don't know, but I think he was coming over to give him like a high five out the window or a Grey Poupon or something.
Why did he drive way over there?
Okay, what happened? That seemed so violent. Like, wow, was that a lag spike or something? Like his car went flying. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Kind of like went into him to the left there, like that.
Oh,
I
wow. I would, if I didn't, I mean, I don't know the guys, so I wouldn't say that that was on purpose or anything, but that was an insane contact. Whoa, where are we going? Oh, we're gonna watch it.
I love that.
The guy in front of yep, right there. That's no, not Julian. It's Jeremy. No, he's in the. I don't know. He's not on. I don't see.
There you go.
Oh, it's Sean Vincent.
Vincent.
There we go. That was crazy. Like he just. We won't get to see like his braking or anything, but. Oh, that's weird. I think maybe he thought he was going to stay out there, and maybe Patrick came across him a little bit too far, but whew, that was weird.
Definitely an interesting race.
Lots of body parts on the track everywhere, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he did? Okay, so Julian did pit. Interesting.
So Julian's made a second stop. I wonder if anybody else will have to make a second stop, which might put him back up there. But they're not all spaced out like we really thought they were going to be. They're pretty much going at it at this point. Lance and Smeej are in the pits, so Trainer should catch them. But it'll be interesting with Alvy making his trip all the way from the back up to the front, if he's going to catch Trainer.
Well, yeah, he's got a pit still.
And here comes Trainer, passing Smeeger and Lance.
I don't think there's any chance. I wouldn't say there's any chance. There's very little chance that Alby's going to catch Trainer. He was very far ahead and was doing a second or more a lap faster. So unless Alby can do 2 seconds a lap faster for the entirety of the rest of the race, which is not likely. Oof. All right. So, oh, they're pretty close, half a second difference between Albie and Trainer, but if that's not enough to catch him. But man, he is making that McLaren just sing. I love it.
I don't know how he's driving that car around here. It does not compute.
And keep in mind, he's only doing his best lap is a 206, no 205.
Still,
The pros are doing 201s, you know,
Yeah.
in the same cars. So
I just the mid-engine cars here is again just does not compute. I could definitely see driving a Porsche around here or something like that, or a front-engine car, because you get the weight transfer so much different.
yeah. Here goes Albie.
Leader in, stay. Oh wow! See Albie just come running up right there at the end.
Yeah, he did. I wonder what would happen if I push my yellow flag button on my admin box. I wonder if I... No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? Everybody like, wait, what? That would be a mess. Oh, don't. See, don't. Zero with caution. I love the zero with caution. That's awesome. Picks laying down the jokes. All right, so back to the front goes Jacob. Where is P2? P2 is in the pit still. And look at Albie. It's gonna be close. Albie's gonna come out in front of P3. Look at that. Fuel, fresh tires. And off he goes, up into second place. How does he do it? How does he do it? I don't know how he gets that to work every time. Oh, yeah, but he went from last and he's in second.
Right.
Like, how does he do that?
And his running mate is all the way back in ninth after, a little off excursion, but still didn't cost him that much time.
Yeah.
And, well, until he got punted.
Well, yeah. That one cost him a bit. That's for sure.
Is that Julian now a lap down?
No, everyone's on the lead lap.
Okay, yeah. So Felker went from first all the way back to 11th.
Yeah. I wonder if he filled all the way up on fuel and took tires. He wasn't that far back though.
He was running up front with Lance. So Lance is now in fourth, and he's way back in 11th. So did something happen?
I don't know. His best lap's only a 207, and that's about on par with all the rest of the drivers in the midfield.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder what happened to Rodney.
John,
maybe he took too much fuel?
I mean, I'm assuming they know how much fuel to take, but we've all done that.
Yeah.
John,
I think what we need to do is we need to black flag like the next 4 cars in front of John so he can get up and finish in the top 5 for the race.
Hey, why did I get a drive-through? Well, John was behind you, so we had to rectify that.
There goes the integrity of our team.
Hey, John did not tell us to do it, but we did it anyway.
Mm-hmm. He inferred that we would have a broadcasting bonus if he somehow ended up in the top 5.
Listen, I want my free bucket of chicken, okay? I don't know about you guys. I want my free chicken. I want my mashed taters with my gravy on there, So, I'm willing to throw a few flags,
Could you be any more country right now?
No, I couldn't.
And I want to eat it with my pretty cousin.
Damn right. Yeah, in front of Walmart. I mean, okay.
There you go.
I am a country boy. I was born in the country. I can't help it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, a little correction there with the wheel.
I love this view, though. It's always a good view.
I like how the camera just has like an invisibility cloak and it can just ride through the walls. I wonder if we stay here, if we'll get to see the underside of the bridge again.
Yeah.
Most of you that didn't know it, but oh, right under this corner right here, here's a bridge. You didn't know it, but we found it. We found the in-between. We need to have like a little Matrix logo that we can bring up whenever something like that happens. It goes, this camera angle brought to you by the Matrix. Oh, okay. It was funnier in my head. Move on.
You are on point today, my friend.
I am on. Dude, this has been the weirdest week work-wise. It has been for sure.
Well, I mean, you already went to the HR office in the first 20 minutes, so yeah, it was a great one.
Oh my goodness. So the pink car is chasing the chicken, and the chicken is chasing
I'm turning my mic off.
Chasing the black car. Oh, go somewhere else. Just change cars now. Go look at the leader. Something, anything.
So
I did not even realize. Oh God.
So Trainer's out front,
you,
leading by a mile.
Oh my goodness. God. Hey, Joseph Kronk. Hey, folks, like and subscribe. Glad to have you here. Or don't subscribe if I've turned you off and you don't want to be here anymore. I get it.
My God. We're gonna have to have a sit down.
I think so.
No, but I mean, people could come buy a super chat and ask Chris for a minute of silence or something. But
right.
Only through a super chat, people.
Pix is just gonna mute me. This super chat brought to you by Chris's big mouth.
You can mute Chris for a minute for $1.
All right. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Oh my goodness. Yep, we need more cars on the track to keep me busy. And less sponsors. Just,
So here comes the pink car again. James Roth. It's also a very wide car that he's made extremely wide for two guys, and I'm sure are going to be very happy about that.
Yeah, well, they're just happy the season's over and they don't have to do that again.
Right.
Because that would be rough.
John's still holding on strong with his, chucking KFC buckets out the window.
Yeah, running in 6th position, and 5th place is just right in front of him.
And everybody's made their pit stop now, so everybody's just making a run to the end, I'm assuming. I don't think anybody else is going to stop. I still want to know why Felker is now back in the pits again. He had to have crashed.
Oh, yeah, he is in the pits. Wait a minute, is he? It doesn't show him in the pits. Oh, he's not turning any time right now. His clock is off. Yeah, he may have retired the car. And Patrick is up into 8th. He's gotten around Joseph, Julian, Sean, Jeremy, and he's right behind James. Again, he's going to have to try to take that Mustang around that pink car if he wants to get another spot. He's got 20 minutes to do it.
Oh,
that's about 10 laps.
Well, that's about how long it took him to do it the first time.
Yeah, well, actually, he's got about 9 laps left to get it done. And
God, it's crazy.
Did you see the front end of that car come up? He's like, I'm just gonna use 3 wheels through here. I'm gonna save some tire on the other wheel. Oh my goodness.
You know, one of the best things I got to watch on this track was all of a sudden they threw a red flag on the race. Everything was fine. Nobody wrecked or anything. There were
Oh,
two kangaroos on the track, literally jumping, and one of
going
them,
down the road.
well, one of them jumped up, made it over the wall, and then the other one just couldn't figure out how to do it. So for like a mile of the track, you just see this thing hopping along, just going.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
all of a sudden, boom, right off the track, and you're done. And to us, I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's so weird.
Whoa! Does this
to
look
them-
familiar?
Yeah, to them, this is normal.
Around the
Oh.
outside, leaving space,
Nope.
leaving space.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Those Lamborghinis can turn, baby. I tell you, if you have them set up right, they can just whip through a corner. The challenge they get is the drive off isn't always as great, and so they have to overcome that in the entry and through the corner. Patrick, look at him. He's like, I'm tired of seeing this pink car in front of me. Gonna have to go a long way around. That's not gonna work. Cut back.
Nah,
Get a
gonna
better
try to-
run up the. Where'd they go? Oh, here they
Oh,
go.
I like this.
This is gonna be a
That's good
surprise.
camera.
This will be a surprise. Nope, he's still there.
Oh, these are good camera views. I like that.
Oh yeah, this in iRacing you can just pick static cameras and leave it there and just watch everything go by. I wish I had those in the other sim for which I do broadcasting, which I have to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, tomorrow morning I'm so excited, picks, for this race tomorrow. It's been an off week for everybody to, because for a couple of things. One, we had our World Cup qualifiers last weekend, which was a lot of cars. 64 cars qualified for that. That's in the sim that shall not be named. And the I know I've already said it too many times because of Rodney's car. But no, we're the World Cup is starting up, and so last weekend we had an off week because we had so much going on with the qualifiers. Plus we had MX5 qualifying. What's gonna happen? Don't anybody hit anybody. Oh. Now Patrick's gonna sail off. He's in 6th. He wants that top 5. Get past Mike, and he's got time.
No, and the cool thing is that what you're doing tomorrow, the World Cup. Well, not tomorrow. Next week in Gran Turismo, the World Cup is what we're building with the International GT series in iRacing. So that amount of lobbies is what we want for iRacing. That amount of sessions or splits in
that many,
in
or
iRacing.
or even just that many cars would be awesome.
And it's going there. We're having 30 to 40 cars in IGTS in the GT series, which is awesome.
Whoa, Patrick!
That looked cool.
That looked awesome. That needs to be like a little video clip of,
I mean, he could do a whole video clip of his race as many times as he's
almost
wrecked, except for the other one.
Yeah, I think our next, I think after our next International GT series, which I think we haven't made any final decisions, but it probably won't be until January before we start the next season up, because we've got to finish this one still, and we're thinking about some stuff for the winter, folks. So just hang out for that, or stay tuned for that. But the World Cup thing has been something that's been kind of a pet project of a couple of friends of mine that run it over on our Gran Turismo side. Nigel and Ian, these brothers, and they have this vision of how they want to do a World Cup. And we've been doing it in Gran Turismo. This is our 7th season of it now. Patrick! Ooh, Ford and Chevy. Here's the battle for 5th. There's plenty of minutes left. Patrick can just wait it out. But anyway, the challenge we have in Gran Turismo is we can only fit 15 people in a lobby if we want to have a broadcaster too, and so it makes it really hard to do 2-hour-long multi-class races when you can only put 15 people in there. So if we had 60 people or 45 people that were racing in a World Cup style environment, we had 3 different classes of drivers: AMs, Pro-Ams, and Pros, and they're all in the same car. Well, now we could do like different classes and things like that, and we've been building up for all of that. Up to 50 goes. So I think it's going to be fun. I can't wait till we get to the point where we can do that, and people are going to lose their minds. It's so much fun. We make driver posters for people, and we do all these special things just to make it. It is like the thing for the year, and a lot of drivers are excited for it. We got a lot of team championships that run, so there's that aspect of it. It's a lot of fun. We'll get there. Ooh. Man, that thing is on the edge of sliding everywhere.
I mean, I don't know why he's pushing so hard, or if he just went off. He just took a shortcut.
Yep. He's 15 seconds from the next person, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's going to catch the next guy.
He's trying.
Actually, wait a minute. Is he that far away? No, he's not. Oh, yeah. 4th is all the way down at the other end of this straight.
Yeah, that's a long way to go.
Well, I mean, we've seen some things happen at the end of this straight, so you never know. Yep. Look at this. Tyrrell is caught up to Dominic. This is the battle for the final podium position.
And how's our championship points looking with 12 minutes to go?
I don't know.
Well, you should. I mean,
don't know. I know what we had to start with, but I don't know. I mean, Morgan's and Austin are not here, so no matter what happens with Patrick, he's going to have second place. Yeah. Albie's going to win. Patrick will be in second. It's the Jeremy and Julian one, and right now, Jeremy is ahead of Julian on track by a minute, not a full minute, not a real minute, but a ways. What's the gap? Eastcott and Rolf, right? No.
Yeah.
No, Jeremy and Julian. Jeremy and Julian. So Eastcott and Gray. Let's see, that's about 10 or 15 seconds.
Yeah, about 15 seconds.
Yeah, so Jeremy will get that 3rd spot.
As long as he holds on for 11 more minutes.
Oh, he could do that easy. There's only 5 more laps to go.
God, I swear, it's like when you said 9 laps to go, and I'm like, there's still 20 minutes left of a race. Like, one lap around this place. I know it's only 2 minutes, but it seems like it's 4 minutes. It's so long around here. Trainer, he's had a pretty good day today.
Not bad for his first time out.
Now, if you're watching that ticker, he started on this stint 11 seconds ahead of Albie. Albie has started to run him down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, so he has.
Albie's coming, but I don't know if he can do 7 seconds in 10 minutes.
Well, let's see. Last lap, Jacob was faster by about 10th and a half. This lap they just did was a 2:05.25 and a 2:05.30. So Albie was actually half a tenth faster that lap than Jacob was. But the lap before that, it was about 3/4 of a second. So I guess it just depends. But that's 7 seconds to make up that's a long time. He'd have to do a second a lap faster to get him by the end of this.
That's like eternity.
It is. It's an eternity on this course, that is for sure.
And Lance has now gotten around Smeeder.
He did?
Yep.
Look at that. All right. Up the podium places. Let's go.
He's having a good run. This will probably be his best run of the season.
Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember Tyrrell doing.
He'll usually run right in the middle, and then he has that one incident in the race that he had a really bad one in one race, but he usually just has like one little thing that just kind of keeps him back there. So he's been pretty clean today. And
This is the longest lead up to a overtake. Where is this happening? Oh, is this it right here?
all right there.
Okay, across the start finish line. That's where it is. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome if that was at the end of the race? That would be amazing.
Oh, it looked like Dom went a little bit wide.
Yep. Hey, Fry, can you take over for a sec, bud?
I totally can take over. Keep you out of trouble for a little bit. We'll avoid the HR room for a few minutes as we watch Terrell Lance, Mike Patrick. Don't you replay. What are we replaying? It's a beautiful picture of the corner. I like that. This place is awesome. Oh, that corner is, he just does not like that corner. And you're carrying so much momentum coming down through that part, that back end. That's why I don't like the mid-engine cars, is that back end's just going to come around. Especially so much momentum coming through there. Are you back from the HR office?
I am, and all I heard was in my headphones, I heard, and then I looked around and I saw that black car, and that's all I saw. What did I miss?
Yeah, big hit on the wall, but no damage to that.
Yeah, he had a little fun in his corner that he seems to not like very much.
Did he spin the car around again?
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, I get to watch.
So you get to check out this corner. I think it's a really pretty corner. I like Cooper's Mild. It's very good stuff.
So this is where he crashed last time.
Yep.
Exactly the same spot.
Same spot. Yep. There's just that so much momentum coming in there.
There's no way he didn't damage the car on that. How he hit? Man, we thought the Lamborghini was wide. Look at the friggin' back end of that thing.
Oh.
Wow, they are all taking liberties with all these corners that are just scary.
I mean, James is having a good run. He's up in 6th, but his whole race has been somebody trying to pass him.
Mm-hmm.
he just needs to go past somebody to, return the favor. Oh.
Yep. Oh,
Patrick is...
he's hitting everything.
He's bouncing off
His
walls right now.
I'm telling you, his car is broken. There's no way it wasn't after whacking the wall like he did.
And you carrying so much speed.
He's gonna lose the back end of that car.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No, here he goes again. Here he goes again. Oh, slow it down. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna be a little bit more careful through there. He's gonna go back and watch this and be like, shut up, guys.
Got 6 minutes. You can make it.
Oh my goodness, 6 minutes. Isn't there a song called 6 minutes, or is it 4 minutes? Like, what's the guy's name? Justin Timberlake. Didn't he do a song like got 4 minutes or something? I don't know.
I have no idea. I would have to reject my man card if I knew the answer to that question.
Hey, you could be a man and know some things.
I do know some things, but not about Justin Timberlake. I know he was in a band of sorts. I'm too country to listen to Justin Timberlake. If I was going to listen to a country music star or even like a band member, his name would have to be like Terrell Lance or something. I mean, that would just sounds better.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't it? You could see Terrell Lance being a country singer. That even sounds right.
Maybe.
It does. It totally sounds right. Live on stage, Dominic Schmeeder, country albums.
That's funny. I think there's a guy named David Ball or Chris Ball that's a country singer.
Oh, that's good.
There's a basketball player named Chris Ball. No, I don't have his money. And I don't know him.
Well, my brother used to play for the Yankees, right?
Was he the ball boy?
No. Whoa. Oh, that's the second time he's done that. No, my older brother Derek.
You mean? Oh, it is not, liar.
Yeah, I just do this for fun. I stay low key. Oh, he tapped the wall.
Yeah, he did. You lie. You'd have a full motion rig, and you'd have everything.
You would believe how many people have asked me that question. And I'm like, I'll say I'm at work, and they're like, any relation? I'm like, yeah, I just work for fun.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah, I
People
actually
ask
had
me that about the ball mason jars and stuff
my
too.
my 10th grade teacher. I was a little bit of a troublemaker in school. Calls me up to his desk. I lean in, and he's like, no, a little closer. So I lean in more, and no, a little closer. I'm like, dude, how close you want me to get? He goes, hey, you related to Derek? And I said, no, man, it's just the last name was just coincidence. He goes, oh, well, you almost had an A in my class. What?
That's
What?
funny. That's
So,
good stuff.
I've lied a few times, but no relation. I wish. Yeah, I'll be the ball boy all day.
All day, son.
I swear. I'm gonna have you just stand in front of Crunk's car for a minute. Let me know if the headlights are working.
No, there's the reason I say that. If you ever saw a show called New Girl
Nope.
with, it's okay. It's everybody in there has done movies and other stuff too. But why can't I think of her name now? She was in the Elf movie with Will Ferrell. Um, she played the girl that was the elf in the store. That yeah, Zoe Deschanel, and she's in this as this girl who moves into an apartment with all guys, and one of the guys is two of the guys have been in a bunch of movies and other TV shows. There's a new show called The Neighborhood, and the lead character in there, that guy was in the show, but he played this really white Jewish guy that used to be a fat guy in college, and then he got all muscular and worked out and everything else, and now everything is all about style and looks and everything else, but he tries to act all tough like gangster and stuff, and he goes, I could do this all day, and he like throws his hands together like all day, and it's just the dumbest thing, and it makes me laugh every time he does it because it's just this skinny white guy that's trying to act all like gangster.
Probably look like me dressed like Eminem.
Maybe that might be the case. That might be the case. But anyway, I take it all back. All right, so how's Jacob doing? Anybody challenging him? Has Albie gotten anywhere close to him? He's up. It's about 5 or 6 seconds, so he has gained a little time on him, just not enough for the end of the race. And Tyrrell he has not locked out this podium yet because there's a little Corvette behind him that keeps getting bigger and bigger in that rear camera. So it looks like Albie, who's running in second right now, is going to pull home that first place trophy and some cashola he can spend on a couple of tracks and cars for the next races he's going to do. Second place looks like it's going to end up being Patrick Brady, who's running currently fifth on the track. He's gained 8 positions this race. Albie's gained 10. So it looks like Patrick will be coming home with a second place trophy and a little bit of cash too. Now, the third place one, that's Jeremy and Julian, who are in 9th and 11th, that were just separated by 1 point. And I don't know how many points you get for position in this particular series. Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if he was only 1 point behind and there's 3 spots between them, or 2 spots, 1 spot.
Yeah.
Damn, he has moved up. So yeah, 1 spot.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I don't remember who was in front of who before the race started in points. They were 1 point apart, or was it 2? It was 1 or 2 points apart, and they're 1 or 2 places apart on the track. Yeah. So I'm curious to see how that's going to work.
Yeah.
All right, the leaders cross the line. It is the last lap of the race. So when he crosses the start-finish line, that will be the checkered flag. So Jeremy by 1 point, and he's in front of Julian by 2 places. So it looks like Jeremy will get that podium position for the championship. Yep. Well, yeah, as long as long as he was ahead of him before the start, Jeremy was. So as long as he stayed ahead of him, which he is, then are you kidding me? You don't have to go that fast. It's the last lap, son. Go win that race. Albie now only 4 seconds behind.
I told you he was gaining on him, but yeah, I mean, I think what he had like 13 minutes to go, and he had to run a second a lap faster. I don't think that's going to happen, but he did right there. You see him coming in the background. We need 3 more laps.
Well, as long as Jacob holds it together and doesn't do anything ridiculous, everything should be fine. The nice thing about a lap this long is that everybody's on the last lap. And so we'll get to catch everybody coming across the line. It's not going to be staggered with lapped cars and things. Everybody except Joseph is on the lead lap. And I think that's because Joseph was... I think Joseph pit an extra time there. But anyway, look at that. First time out, Jacob Trainer is going to come in here with JTR Racing, and he's going to get the win. There we go. Congratulations. And Albie worked it out. Got all the way from last to second at the end of the race. 10 positions gained. Biggest mover of the race. Good job. Terrell is going to get the podium place. Look at this. He still has to get there. And we see Joseph Kronk came across the line, so he's through. And one more turn, and we're going to get to talk to Terrell in the post-race interviews. Maybe. That Corvette was pretty close. Dominic shows up and lands that 4th spot. And Patrick Brady, he spent the better part of the race trying to fix some crashes and some other items, and he comes home with a 5th place finish. 8 positions gained for him. James in the purple Lambo made life difficult for a lot of folks today by being about as wide as a semi truck. He comes home in 6th with Mike and John, and here comes Jeremy, who's going to finish 3rd in the championships. Nice job. Sean Vincent in 10th, and Julian Gray right behind him in the Audi will come home in 11th. 4th place in the championship points. Nice job. Jacob Trainer. Somebody needs to let that guy eat, because that thing was just flying on the track today.
I would say if Alvey started up front, he might have been able to run with him or even outrun him since he was quicker, but
I think so.
Hey, he started in the back for a reason.
Yep, that was his choice.
So Trainer wins, and I think, like we said, it was his first race that he joined. Albie will come in 2nd with his run all the way from the back. Terrell Lance, great run for the final 3rd place podium position. It beats out Dominic Smeeger just by a little bit. Brady with one heck of a race to come home with the top 5. James with the widest car I've ever seen in 6th. Mike Patrick, John Cannon, good top 10 in 8th. Jeremy Escott will get the final 3rd place champion position with the 9th place finish. Sean Vincent in 10th, Julian Gray 11th, and our boy Joseph Kronk, although he was in the back, he still finished the race. Good job. And Rodney Felker in 13th. Not sure why he dropped out, but seemed like he was having a pretty good run. I think we might have missed a little incident there or something.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Well, he still pulled off and kind of just, parked it. So that kind of made it more strange.
Yeah, that was weird.
Like I said, he was having a good run, then he made a pit stop, and then something happened after that. So I guess we'll find out next time.
Next time on Patrick, John, Albie. Yeah, we're gonna go to where the drivers are. Let's go do that.
What corner? Hey, what's up, guys?
We're here for interviews. That's right. I sing when I'm happy. Get over it. Hey guys. Congratulations. Good job on the racing. And Terrell, I think I finally get to actually talk to you on a podium. I don't think you've finished on a podium yet, have you?
This is the first time I finished outside of the middle of the pack or worse.
Well, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, how'd it feel?
Good, good. When I didn't think I'd have the pace to even be anywhere near the front. And then after pits, when I realized I was in fourth and I was catching up to third place, and then he made that mistake in the last corner. That was my only opportunity to make the move for third. So I took it and just luckily enough was able to stay there.
Yeah, you did good, man. We've been watching you all season long. A solid mid-pack, upper mid-pack driver. And I think just getting the opportunities presented to you and keeping your car from running into stuff, big move today.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing is keeping the car out of the ball.
Well, you did. And look what it got you. Third place finish. So not too bad, man. Again, congratulations, dude. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Any shout outs for your first time up here?
I'll follow suit as everyone else. Thank John and the rest of the Pan Am staff for putting this thing on. It was an awesome little series. I hope we get to keep it going. And
We do too.
Congratulations to Jacob and Albert for first and second.
Awesome. Thanks, Terrell. Good job,
Thank
man.
you.
And by the way, your car looked great. I like the
Thank you.
livery on that thing. It looked
Thank you.
good. It's really good stuff. All right. As much as I hate to do it, we have to talk to Albie now. And what's up, Albie? Good job,
Hey
man.
guys. Oh, you hate me now?
No, I don't hate you. I
Just hate to
kind
talk
of
to me.
admire you. Like, how did you do what you just did, dude? Like, what? You start from the back and you end up in second place, man.
I mean,
And I don't know what happened to you after the pit stop, but it's like someone lit the afterburners on you because you just started moving. Like, tell us a little bit about that.
oh yeah. I mean, as usual, I'm not prepared for the race, so setup was wrong. I had to like try to make one up out of the blue, and that's why I missed quali. Like I was trying to just change stuff, and I couldn't settle up. And
That was the
then
reason? Okay.
yeah, I wasn't really trying to set up banker, but like I don't know. It's not like I wanted to start from the back 100%. I wanted to do something else. But anyway, like I just had to like try to keep it clean and get past cars, but it was so difficult because you can only pass on like the straights, and it's not that hard to go fast in the straights.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the mountain, like it was so scary. Like the car was like very lively on the rear.
Yeah. Well, I think your car is pretty lively on the rear because you had this little Mustang behind you that kept pushing you everywhere,
Oh,
trying to get you in front of that freaking Lamborghini. I know you were back there for a while trying to get around that guy. Whew.
Oh yeah, Jimmy wasn't like letting me go easy at all. Like he was
No,
fighting me.
it was awesome to watch. Now that turn one where everyone went off and everyone just like scattered everywhere like ants, like you guys were in like 4 different quadrants of that corner. It was insane. And it was so much fun to watch over and over again.
Yeah, that was unfortunate to get the contact, and I couldn't turn left anymore. Like I was fully left lock, and I just like when 2 cars touch, like my car wasn't going to turn anymore. And then I just saw the replay with like Patrick almost spinning it, and John like, okay, thank you.
Yep.
And go-
It was interesting. At first glance, we were like, oh man, Albie just ran him off the track. And then we watched it again. I could see right at the apex, there's this contact, and your car just went to the right because it couldn't go left. And oh yeah, but everyone missed the wall, and then you guys got to fight for another, I don't know how many laps trying to get around each other. That was pretty crazy, but you did it. And then the pit stops happened,
I mean, I
and
don't know
suddenly
how
you're
I
in
can.
second.
I gained a couple positions. So I had no idea how. Like I changed tires, so like I saw everybody else was changing tires, so it was like might as well.
Yeah.
And I had no idea how I came out P2, and from there like clean track and just try to go as fast as I could, try to catch up. But Jacob was a bit too fast.
you closed almost half the distance in that second stint to the leader. So you were putting some times on the board. You just needed, as Fry would say, you just needed like 4 more laps. Well, I think
Yeah,
you need more like
probably. Yeah.
8, but like you were doing some good lap times. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and catching is one thing and passing it's a whole nother. And he was pretty quick, so I don't know if I could have done anything about it, even if I caught up to him.
Well, yeah,
But
that 720 is about as wide as that Lamborghini is. So yeah, that would have been a challenge, I'm sure.
yeah. So well, good job to Jacob. Congrats. Great debut in Pan Am iRacing. So
Awesome.
pole to win. Great job.
So I just want to say, like, congratulations, because Mister, you are the champion now, right? Yeah, boy. There you go.
Yeah.
You had
thanks,
enough
man.
points, man. First place in the championship. Congrats, dude.
Yeah, thanks, boys. Been pretty fun season. Some good battles, some issues. But yeah, pretty good. Pretty good
It
one.
happens. It happens. All right, shout out to my man. Then we're gonna go talk to our last guy here.
Yeah, sure. So as usual, like John for organizing it. It was basically all on like it. Let me work this out. Okay, basically like it was all on him. Like he did basically everything to organize this. I just tried to help here and there. So thanks to John for doing it, and you guys for the broadcast. It's really fun to go back and watch the races again.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah, definitely John put on a fun little series, that's for sure. I can't wait to see it with 30 cars in it. That's what I want. Oh, that's
Yeah,
gonna
that'll
be
be
good
awesome.
stuff, man.
Yeah, let's
It
see in
just,
the future what we can
yep.
come up with.
It just takes time. So anyway, congratulations again, man. Good job.
Thanks, man.
Jacob Trainer. Do I have any other buttons I can push? Oh yeah, this one. There we go.
I've
Jacob
been
Trainer.
recalled before the interviews even started.
Hey, congratulations, dude. Nice race, man. You made that car look just like it was on rails the whole race. Well, maybe that last lap you got a little greedy, but for the most part, we never saw you do a set a foot wrong in that car, man. Tell us a little bit about that race.
Yeah, I was just in practice at the start, and I saw people like I think I set like a low 5 or something, and then I saw other guys do like 6 or 7. So I'm sitting there like, oh no. And in qualifying, I didn't really want to like be up the front. Like I think I still went for the lap. I think I did like a 4 or something, and sat on pole. I felt really happy to be alongside Jules on the front row actually, because me and him are really good mates, and to see him on the front row with me was actually a good sight. And then quali came, and and the race came, and then I just coming out of turn 1, I pulled like half a second. I'm like, oh god. And those from that period, from the race start to the pit stop, I was actually purposely fuel saving so that I could actually pull some of the time back on the guys behind me so that I could allow them to catch up a little bit. And then I think they ended up, it was just really like back and forth. And then I just kind of realized that if I don't fuel save, I might mess up my pit stop. So I just started setting hot laps, and then I pitted. I overfueled by 10 liters, and I forgot to take tires. So
You were driving. You double stinted those tires.
Yeah.
Well, that explains why Albie was catching you, because I was like, what? Okay. Because you were like so strong that whole first stint. I was like, he's not getting faster on the new tires. I don't understand it. Now I understand it.
I think I was a little bit delayed coming out of the pits as well. I think I lost like a second or 2. And then coming out of the pits, I was just continuing to just drive a bit under the limit, keep the car under my control. And then I saw Alberto behind me was catching up by miles, and I'm like, all right, I got to get going. And I just started setting hot laps again. trying to make sure they could at least keep pace with him. Then he set fastest lap after fastest lap after fastest lap, and I'm like, I really need to get my head down and start going. And then by the end
You
of
get
it,
a little worried, huh?
yeah, I literally heart was in the throat. Like I'm like, I need to get my stuff sorted. I need to get going. And by the end of that, I think he pulled like 10 seconds on me, and yeah, somehow managed to scrape the win.
Well, you did a good job, man. It looked great. The car looked great. And I'm not just talking about the paint job. I mean, it just looked planted on the track. It looked like you knew every inch of this track. So you made it look good, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. I wasn't even using a Bathurst setup. I think I was using a Spa setup from memory. But the rear end of that car felt like planted, not a foot. Like you could press it down and it would still go just straight, no wheel spin. Felt
Nice.
awesome.
He just likes to throw gas on that fire and make it worse, doesn't he?
He does. I didn't practice. I was running the wrong setup, and I didn't take tires. I got held up in the pits, and I still won by 6 seconds. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, man, let's give you a chance to get some shout outs, and then we're going to talk to John for a minute. And yeah.
Well, I think I'd like to start by thanking John for letting me in so late. I think I signed up within the last 24 hours. So, yeah, a big massive thank you to John for letting me in so late. My team as well, SRW Motorsport. They don't actually know that I'm doing this, but I chose to run under their name. The livery doesn't show it, but I'm running under their name. Also, big shout out to the boys over at SRW. SRB. I know Nick was watching. Shout out to you, Nick. Jules as well. Jimmy. All the guys that were in the race today. And all you guys, yeah, on the grid tonight. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but
Well, it is very late where you are, that's for sure.
yeah,
Oh no, it's not. It's middle of the afternoon. What am I talking about?
2:30 almost.
Just a day ahead of me, that's all.
Yeah, nothing bad. All right.
Awesome. Well, again, congratulations, man. Good job.
Thank you.
John Cannon, you have exactly 3 minutes to impress me. Go. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness, I can't do that in 3 minutes.
You couldn't do that in 30 minutes.
No, there's
Anyway,
no way.
I'm
Actually,
kidding.
you know, I might be able to talk your ear off for 30 minutes, but I don't think everyone else wants to hear me just jibber jabber.
I didn't
for
say you
30
couldn't
minutes.
talk for 3 minutes. I said you couldn't impress me in 30 minutes. No,
I
I'm
don't
teasing.
know.
I'm teasing.
I don't know. How much money do you want?
Next season's broadcasting budget will do.
Oh, absolutely. You are 100% on the budget.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
$1 million.
Exactly.
How about 1 million emojis?
There you go. Man, that was a fun season. We got to find you some more drivers to come participate in this, because that was just a load of fun to watch. And before I forget, it just popped in my head, and I knew I needed to remind you. You need to talk to Joseph Kronk, because I kind of feel like giving him like the VIP award. That dude has shown up every week and completed every lap that he could complete with a car that wasn't broken. And he's gotten better every race, and he's stuck it out the whole time, right? Can I get a clap for him? My goodness, that guy is
Absolutely.
awesome.
I was gonna message him after the race and see maybe I can get him like, I don't know, like $10 or something like that, just for sticking it out. Just to be like, hey man, I appreciate you showing up every single race, even though I wasn't able to show up just because of my work schedule. But you stuck it out. You banged out every lap that you could. You didn't. You put some feet wrong, but other than that, overall, you finished every single race.
Yeah,
and I
he never gave
congratulate him
up.
on that. Yeah.
It's awesome. And that is the best part of a racer, is one that just keeps going, and he's not going to get any better by quitting a race. So he's just going to get better as he keeps doing it. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that we gave that guy the shout outs with the boss man on the horn, because yeah, this is good stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. And to piggyback off what Jacob said, he said he didn't practice, he didn't do any of this stuff, and I did the exact same thing, and I still finished, at least in the top 10. I finished 8th, but I didn't, wasn't nearly as quick as him. I'm like, wait a minute, this just feels very wrong for him to say all this, and I did the exact same thing and finished worse.
Yeah. Some people just have a little bit more talent than others. Not that the talent is the key factor, but yeah, yes, that was fun though, man. Okay, how are we gonna find you? How are we gonna find you more people? Right? How are we gonna find you some more people? You got to get some more people in these events.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I plan on doing another season with this, and then maybe we'll stick it out on SimGrid probably within the next few days or so to at least get season 2 going up and running, and then hopefully we find some people that way. I don't know. I might have to end up changing the day. Maybe go to Saturdays. Actually, I kind of thinking Saturday might be a little bit better, but I don't want to walk on your guys' schedule just because I know you guys are doing your International GT Challenge, which that's a fundraising series. If anyone hasn't done that, I recommend it. But I don't know. Did you guys mention the F4 series? I didn't join that one. I don't have the Formula license to do that. And I don't really want to race Formula cars anyway. But that also looks pretty fun too. So again, I don't want to step on your guys' toes on the broadcasting side and anything like that. So we'll have to iron out all the details as soon as we get out of the broadcast.
Yeah, there's plenty of sim racing out there for everybody. We'll figure things out, but man, it was a lot of fun. It was kind of like a little private party, right? We had a small number of people. It was mostly the same people that came each week. We had, the guys like Joseph we were talking about. We have guys like Albie that just find their way all the way to the front. And then that mid-pack, though, always fun to watch. Man, were they battling it out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then speaking of mid-pack, I want to congratulate Mike Patrick on that. Jeez Louise, that car he was driving is a rocket ship. I watched him bounce off the wall I don't know how many times, and I just could not get around him at all. Every time I get really close to him, as soon as the straight would come up, he just take off like a rocket ship every time.
Yeah, it's a Chevy. They're built Chevy tough. No,
Yeah,
it's the wrong one, but I wasn't going to say it.
That's close enough. I don't know. It's like a rock. I think that's the.
Yeah, you're right. Like a rock. Anyway, man, that was awesome. It was fun. Appreciate you having us around. Appreciate you guys taking a chance on GTCtv to see if it was going to be something worth doing, and it's been a lot of fun. So appreciate you for having us here, and I look forward to the next season. Oh, and all of these little moments that Pix is bringing up on camera as we're talking are just insane. The amount of craziness that is in a race. So, congratulations again, man. Good job.
Thank you, guys.
Fry, buddy. Well, that was a fun season, right, man?
It was definitely a fun season. Had a good blast doing it.
Yeah, we got to see some good racing. We got to watch some drivers overcoming I don't know how many obstacles. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate you being here in the booth too with me, keeping me with the exception of the day, keeping me pretty clean and honest.
Yeah. Doing the best I can. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
There you go.
But I hope I sounded really good this time. I am on a brand new microphone, brand new headset, so I hope I came across crystal clear because Pix always makes me sound nice and wonderful with my country sultry voice that Chris always loves to hear. Actually, he has me on a recording so that when he falls asleep, it's kind of like that little wave machine. It's just me talking the whole time. So, $9.95, send in the money. I'll make you your own tape.
Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate, folks. That's accurate. And then when the morning comes and I need to turn the light on, I just rub his head, and that bald head just kind of shines and illuminates the room for me. So, hey, thanks, Fry, for hanging out. And Pix, man, good job this season. The camera work's been amazing. The graphics look awesome. The racing's been great. We've captured some really great events on there. So good job to you, man.
Yeah, thank you. It's been fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun for sure. And Isan, I know you're out there. We're grateful for you helping us and the crew out here. So, all right, that's all of us. I'm Chris. There was Fry and Pix. We're grateful we could be here to help you guys out through this Pan Am series. And I guess we'll see you guys next time when Pan Am comes back for their next season. And it sounds like we should be able to work out a time for us to be here again. So until then, we'll catch you all later. Have a good one. Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.